Hello, hello. This is Pat with Petruska Papers. I'm out in the Bluebird Bungalow on this November rainy day here in Georgia. I'm excited to be with you, and I want to say hello to everybody and hope you're having a good day, good month so far. And I have a new kit to introduce to you today. I want to show you what the kit will make. And this is what the main part of the kit looks like. And they are quilted cottages. So it's Home Sweet Homes quilted Christmas cottages. It's a big mouthful. So there are 3 different ones that you can make, and they can be just a little junk journal booklet, or they can be a planner. And the planner part is the push for me to get this done so that I can put in all my plans for the holidays. So let me show you what I've created, and then the next section is going to walk you through and introduce it to you, and then a tutorial on how to turn it into a planner. So this is the first one that I did. This is my prototype, very rough, but it's this one I'm calling the Green Trees Quilt Square. And there's places for calendars, and there's note paper, and there's lists. Okay, so that was prototype. And then this is made from this sheet. So it's like the flying geese or flying Christmas trees. I don't know what you want to call it. But each page will make 2. It will make this size, that is what I am using for my planner this year, and also a smaller notebook, scratchbook. So let me show you this one. We've got calendars, and on the back of the calendars are some notes. We've got gift lists. And I'm sewing in 3 small signatures. Then there's wish lists and pockets here. And little pockets for whatever on the back. Some more note paper. Shopping lists. More note paper. And then in the very back, it's got food shopping lists and menus for events. And the little labels come with it. And on the back side, there is an envelope for receipts. Now, I don't have my receipt label on it. It's right here. This was a repurposed or reformatted because I had forgotten to put receipts on it. But that will go right there. And now you can see where I've sewn in the 3 signatures. Now that's that size, and the size is quite small. From the peak of the roof to the bottom is 5. From the spine to the edge is 5. So basically it's a 5 by 5. But your papers are smaller. They are 2 1/4 by 8 1/2, so folded in half. I think they turn into 4 1/4. Wow, math. Okay, and then there's some fun little embellishments that I've added on the front, and those were on this sheet right here. Some fussy cutting, yes. And I don't know if you noticed, as we flip through, I've taken the quilt squares and given you some hidden paper clips that you can make. And that's in the tutorial also. So that's one. And then here's the smaller one. You can see I've again put a few of those little embellishments on it. And there's little pockets in here. And there's some little houses there. And I'm just tucking them in. They could be a little note that you write somebody. There's another one of the hidden paper clips. This one has 2 signatures. It easily could have 3. And I probably should have given it 3. I can probably go back in and do another one. And then on the back, I've got another little house. I was going to cut off the white edge, but it kind of looks like snow. So leave it. And then on the back, when you get your kit, there will be this envelope and this envelope on the same page. So this is the smaller one. And I've just used some little Velcro dots, but you can tuck receipts or notes in there. And this is just a very sweet little journal. So stay tuned and I will walk you through all of the parts of the kit, and then beyond that will be the tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Please comment, give me a thumbs up. If you like what you see today, please subscribe. All of my subscribers, thank you so much. I appreciate you every time you watch. So please take care and stay tuned. Thank you. Okay, let's walk through this new kit. The Quilted Cottages. The Quilted Christmas Cottages. This is part of that Home Sweet Homes little houses. And I have my prototypes here. I'm going to be making the actual one with you, probably 2 of them. It may get split into 2 parts, I'm not sure. But here is, well, here's the prototypes. I'll explain these as we go forward. So in the kit, let's turn it this way, you will have 3 different patterned cottages. All right, and they are quilt patterns. This one is the trees. This one is kind of a pinwheel. And this one is a flying geese or flying Christmas trees, whatever you want to call it. And each page has 2 sizes. Now, these are not big. These are quite smallish. Now, let me grab my ruler that is hiding. Once they are created, this one is from the tip of the roof to the bottom, it's 5 inches. And from side to side, it's about 5 inches. So it's about 5-inch square. Of course, inside, the pages are a little bit different because we don't want to poke them above that. So your page size is going to be 4 inches by probably 4 3/4. Now this small one, which is so cute, this would be so fun to make for friends, just to note things in. This one is 4 inches wide, and I'm going to say 4 inches tall. So it's about 1 inch smaller all the way around. And it's got room for some little pockets. Right? So this is the pine tree. This is the pinwheel, and this is flying geese or flying Christmas trees. You get 1 of each of those. So there's 6 right there if you print one time. Right. And then there are, how many? There are 6 different decorative papers. So we've got the quilted ornaments, the quilted holly, the quilted green plaid. There is a muted green pinwheel. That's one page. The red, or a muted red, so it's more pink, star. And I think it has a proper name, but I'm just not sure if it's the Ohio Star. I don't think so. I'm not a quilter, but I need to be. I want to be. And then this one is kind of a tan, and it's got a pinwheel also in there. So you have those 6 decorative papers to choose from to line things or use however you'd like. I also have in here 3 different small versions of those larger ones, and these will be for your signature pages or your note papers. Okay, there's 3 of those. There is 1 sheet of embellishments so that you can add things if you'd like. It's pretty cute just by itself, but you could put a little tree there, or a star up there, or a wreath on the door. Those seem really small. They may need to be sized different before publication. And then, you know how I love hidden paper clips. We have a row of hidden paper clips with the blocks that the little houses are made out of. Okay, and then these are just a variety of sizes that I think would be fun to cut out and put on the inside pages of your journal or planner. Because what I have planned, no pun intended, is to make this a planner. Let me jump to this one first. And in the planner, I've got November, December, and really the planner is the impetus for me designing this. Every year I try to get organized for the holidays, and I usually am a little quicker than middle of November, but better late than never. And it's really great to go back next year and look at it and see, okay, I don't want to do that again, or that worked, I need to do that. So there's 2 calendars. They will fit in here, folded into a front pocket. Okay, so we've got the calendar, and on the back of the calendar I have I've printed it 2-sided with notes. So when you cut these in half, you'll have room back here if you need more space than what's on this calendar. Okay, then I have a wish list. I printed that double-sided. Excuse me. Got a scratchy throat all of a sudden. I've got food and a menu for events. I've printed them double-sided. And when you print them double-sided, you have a food shopping list and a menu on each card. I have gift list, shopping list, okay, and I don't know why I say K. And then here is an envelope to create for the back that you can put receipts in. That's what I forgot to put on here. There will be a label that says receipts that can go on to this envelope, and then there's little tags, labels that you can put inside on that pocket, and these little pockets in here that I will be showing you as we go forward with the tutorial. Okay, now I did print this on, this is an outcast, this didn't make the cut, but it's still a print, and I will make my envelope. And I could do a lining, but I haven't printed that. But if you're doing that, oh, these may need to go somewhere else on another paper so that you can print. I may do 2 envelopes on this and see if I can't find another home for these. Okay, all right, that is the kit. I am going to stop the video, the taping, or whatever you want to call it, and get some things prepped, and I will be back. Thank you. Bye. Okay, I am back. I think I have prepped everything I wanted to, so let's get started. First of all, basic tools: scissors. I've got some glue stick. I have my art glitter glue. I have a trimmer, just basic things. I am going to be sewing, so I do have a needle, and I am going to be using, I think, I don't know if I want to use that red on this. I may look and get just some twine. I've got some twine here. I may just use that. Anyway, let's get started. So what I've done so far is I have cut apart the 2 little houses. This was like that. So I've cut that apart. I should be able to get to this. It may be in part 2. I'm not sure. But I've got it scored and folded. I've left this on because I am going to glue another piece of cardstock to both the front and the back to give it some more strength. And then I have a piece of craft cardstock that I've double layered and glued that's going to go in on the spine to increase that strength also. So the first thing we're going to do is glue these papers together. Now, I didn't want to have it run across here because you know there's always some distortion when you fold paper, and then it doesn't cover everything the best. So I think this is the one I want for that. So let's do it. So I didn't chat much earlier. Well, I might when I show you the finished product at the beginning, but I hope everybody is good. I sound kind of froggy. I don't know why, but it is a very kind of inclement rainy day here in Georgia. I don't know if I can do both these sides at once. Let's see if I can. And I can put my glue book away for a second. But we were having hot days and cold nights, which just wreaks havoc with the HVAC system. Okay, so here we go. Let's put this one on here. And my bone folder, there it is. There's one of them. And then, where's that other piece of paper gone? Where'd it go? Oh, you know, it can go all kinds of places. Did it stick to the book? Did it stick to the book? Oh, really now, Pat? This is just silly. Silly, silly. Oh, where is it? I am not stopping and starting again. Where is it? Did I drop it? Yes. It's on the floor. Okay. Now is the glue all dried up? Okay, we're going to stick, oh, I want to go to this corner and I'm making sure I'm not on top of the fold. Okay. So this paper I'm using is one of the papers from the kit. It's called Quilted Ornaments. It's kind of a crazy quilted. All right, here we are. So let's turn this out. Up there. And then in here, it's much easier where the details are, like this peak of the roof, to do the two of them once they're glued together instead of like tracing and cutting and then trying to match up, because our cutting is never the same twice. Let's see, can I get a little more in there? There we go. Keeping this. Let's get that little bit there. Yeah, I can just distress that. Just distress the back. That. All right, let's get this one. Much easier without the peak of the roof. Just cut along there. Got just a smidge there. I think I saw, I see some over there. I think I'm just going to use the distressing talent to distress that along there, there. Forgot you. There, along the roof. Just do a quick distress inside. I think I may just even do that. I can see a little corner here that did not get glued right there. Okay. Okay. Let's do some glue for this extra little piece of spine right here. I was toying with the thought of using chipboard, but then it would mean I'd need to get something stronger to make the holes for the binding. Okay, there we are so far. Now, in here, I have come up with a binding, spine binding. Now, we will probably need to cut this a little different. But let me show you what the page looks like, because I did make a little change to it. So I think it's like this. Okay, so I'm cutting it off in one strip. These are some little joiners or flaps, and I'll show you how to use those. But what we're going to do is, this is how it looks. This is really a cut line, and I will be putting some instructions on there to cut there. So I'm going to cut there, and I'm going to cut here. All right. Now you could put it together without cutting, but then you would not have an open pocket. You'd either have to cut it now or after you've installed it. So I am going to make my holes with my awl here. Just getting ready for when I do bind it. So I'm going to make those holes quite nice. And I will be coming from this side. Okay. I'm going to do that with these also. I've got, looks like my fold was off. We may have to trim that. So I'm going to get those holes in there because we are going to put some signatures in this. Ooh, that one did not do well. Have to be careful. That one could get right to that edge because it's not much space. Let's see, let's go from this side and that. All right, here we go. So here is our spine. This is just a little bit smaller than that. So I want this in the middle. So I'm going to put glue on here. Going to try to get that right in the middle. Equal distances on both sides. I think that's pretty good. I think I'll pull this down a little bit as long as come over this way just a titch. Okay, that's going to be good. And while I am here, I'm going to poke my hole through everything. Okay, so that went through all the layers. Okay, now this one is going to go on this side, and you may need to cut. Yeah, you know what? I think we can, no, because that's going to interfere. So I think I am going to trim off just a little bit. That needs to fit right in there. And again, I don't want it to interfere with, well, let's see. There's a first time for everything. And there may be some back to the drawing board with this. I'm seeing that this could be a little bit wider. Okay, so that's going to go fit butt up right next to that because these two are going to come together and form a pocket. Okay. And let's put this other one on, and then we're going to see how we did. Okay, I'm going to trim off a little tiny bit of this. And some glue. Right, like this again. That. Put it up next to that. Okay, so let's let's see. You're fine. I think this is the one that's not so fine. So I got to trim off right along there. Let's see if you're fine now. Yes, you are fine now. All right. Now, like I said, these two are going to be glued together like that. And I can see I need to trim there. And it looks like a little trim on this other one also. Oh, no, 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 no. Stop, 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 stop. Okay. Phew. I have those little tabs I mentioned wherever they are. There they are. So these are going to give this pocket extra depth. And so the way that we're going to use these is like this. Okay. Is that right? Is that right? Pat's having a moment. Yes, they go that way. That's not right. Are these too thick? These are too thick. Are they supposed to do that? Okay, I'm not so sure about my figuring, because I don't think they need to be this big. All right, so this is going to go right along. Did I trim this one yet? I don't think so. Let's give that a quick trim. Okay, open up, and we're going to go right there. Let's do the other one for the other side. Just like that. Right along there. I'm getting glue all over. My hands aren't very steady today. Okay, this will come up here. Look like you need a little more glue. And then right like that. Just going to stick my bone folder in to make sure we're good. And same on this side. Not quite sure why I made them so big. One there. And this one right here. Well, before we know it, it's going to be 2024, and I can hardly comprehend that. 23 has not been a bad year. Lots has happened, but some for the better, some for not so better, but you know, it kind of is what it is. I've had fun watching my YouTube channel grow and get more subscribers. And that brings me to, if this is your first time watching, welcome. If you are one of my returning subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing. I love comments. Please give me a thumbs up if you like what you're seeing. If you have ideas for things you'd like to see, put those in the comments. Okay, so we are going to have a signature there, and a signature in there. Now here's one of our tests. Here's our cute little lists, and I'm thinking that they'll fit. Yay! Okay, not yet. Okay, now I have pockets for the front and the back. So here's a pocket, and that's from the other side of this page that had this binding in it. So I don't think I did distress you. Much easier to distress before I stick it on the page. Oh, look at you. You've still got some white. Okay, if you use a holiday or Christmas planner or even a daily planner, I would love to hear the best way you use your planner. I, every year, try to do a planner, and I usually, I think I mentioned it before, I like to try to start in November and include Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's and shopping and getting things organized and decorating and cooking. Did I say cooking already? I don't have a thing about food, not much. And every year I like to go back and look at my planner from the year before and either improve or redo something. Start maybe a tradition, a new tradition. Okay, let's get this one in. As I'm gluing this, it's best, and I think I've mentioned this before when I was doing the pockets and tags kit tutorial, if you will put your two on the side, the two flaps, it won't catch as you're putting things in as much. So I'm putting that down there. Again, making sure I'm staying away from that. Oh, come on, get down. I'm staying away from the fold there. Okay, so there's that so far. And, okay, I think it's time to sew in pages. So I've got my signatures. I used 3 sheets of paper, and I've cut them at, I thought I would remember. I think it's 3 1/4. Yep, 3 1/4 by the full 8 1/2. I'm just going to fold them in half. Okay, these are going to go right there and in the middle and at the back. Okay, so I'm going to mark these right there and there. And I I think my holes are even, but I am never quite sure about that. So I'm going to do one at a time. Open this up. And let me grab that twine. A fresh cut. There we go. I was just impatient before. All right, I'm going to keep my knots on the inside. So I'm going to go through there. Hold on to that. Flip this over through there and grab that hole there. Okay. I'm going to take that needle off and lose it. So right over left, I'm going to do a double one because it sometimes will hold a little better for me. And then over right. Can we do this? Oh, wish you were here to hold it for me. There we go. Okay, so we'll have this one in here. Like that. And this one in the back like that. So that will have all of our signatures. I'm not going to make you watch me again because we have fun stuff to put together. Now, in the kit, there are some hidden paper clips that are the quilt blocks. So I've got 3 paper clips. I'm going to make them all at once. So I've got the bigger side inside. And now I am going to, since I've got them all together, I can just put glue on this whole side that the paper clips are on. Okay, I think this will work. We're going to find out. Okay, so I'm going to fold this up here, which makes that the hidden paper clip part A, I guess. Okay, now all this needs to do is be tucked. Oh, we need some glue. We need glue. Not overdoing it. We're just going to put some glue here. And I can't see my line. Well, there's the line, Pat, right there. Right there. 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 And I think we may put a little along this top. This is just going to come up and tuck down in those paper clips. It's a bit easier when you're doing one. So we're going to cut them apart. So much for quickness, huh? Okay, much easier, right like that. A little trim there. Clip you right here on the roof of this. There. That glue may still be a little grabbing, so I'm going to let it stick up. You're going to come around. Now, if this is the first time you're seeing my version of the paper clips, the hidden paper clips, I will link one of the videos below. I've got many, but it's just so simple. This is something you can do with your own graphics. Create your own hidden paper clips. Looks like I need a little glue right there. Okay, and up and around. And that glue on the side seals it. And if you didn't cut quite right, just do a quick trim. Wow, I hurt my quilt block that time. Okay, and let's scoot over and let's put this other one up here for now. I'm not pushing them down as far as they can go because I'm thinking there's a little bit of wet glue up there. Okay, there's the hidden paper clips. I have some labels. Oh, not yet, not yet. I'm jumping ahead. I have an envelope. So here is the revised. So this is how, now I've glued on a piece of paper, but this is how it came. This is a smaller envelope, and I don't know, will it fit on the back? It may fit on the back of this. I think it's a little big, but this one fits on the back of our house. So I've got it all cut, scored, and distressed, and lined. Now, I should have printed it two-sided, but I neglected to. So, these need scores, score, score, and let me put some distress ink on there, and then you're able to see that score inside. Okay, just like that. Now this is going to come in like that and glue down there and make this a bit thicker. Not thicker, but able to hold more. Okay. And I'm going to do a simple closure. I think those little disc closures would be awesome, and you want to make sure that the bottom of your pocket is straight. This. Okay. Let me grab, I've got some little Velcro dots. Right. Here. So I am going to, let's see, let's put some glue there, and I think we'll put the smooth one up there. And we'll take this, they have some self-adhesive on them. I'm going to put the matching one right there and a little glue to help it along. I'm going to close it, making sure I've got everybody matched up. And of course, I'm not going to open that right now. going to, I think you guys are dry. Well, I think I pushed that one down and we got some of the roof owied. Okay, let's glue this on the back. Right there, like that. Now it occurs to me, we could make that a pocket too. Nope, nope, nope. It's going to go down flush. Right on those edges. And as I'm doing this, I am thinking it might be wise to glue it down before you put the envelope together. I'm just going to center it. I don't know if I can pull this apart or not. Yep, I can. So that's, are you straight? You don't look straight. Probably as straight as you're going to get now. Just reach in here. This will be a little receipt. Got it in there? Looks like it. So see, you've got extra space. Can go like that again. I am going to put a tag, a little label on here. Where's my receipts? You know, I don't think that I got a receipts one on here. Where is that new sheet? Come here. So many pieces of paper. Because I want to show you, I made a little bit of change. Here it is. To the embellishments. I put them all on the same sheet, and I'm going to label it later. I'm just gonna, that will stick on there, but I'll get the receipt one on there. Now let's come in here, and I'm gonna make, well, let's get these in here first. So let's do, you kind of need a list first. So let's put wish lists in here. Okay. So those will go right in here like that. And let's put the wish list label on here. I do have some offcuts that on this back side I am going to make a little pocket. Let's see, how long can you be? Right there. My needle keeps getting stuck to my electromagnet scissors. Let's do, Just a little pocket here. Like that. Stick something in there. There's some note paper. Let's see, who's going to go in here? Let's do shopping list. You get one sheet of each, and there are 4 on each one. And they're two-sided. So you can grab this and take it with you. Okay, and shopping. Right, like that. And then I'll put another pocket on there. So now back here, up here is going to be for calendars. And I've given you 2 calendars. They're half page. They are right here. So I'll fold up. And on the back side, we have notes. I'm going to trim this just a little more. My scissors will let me. Okay, just like that. Slide down there. Here's December. Do the same thing, just a little more trim off of it. Fold that up. Slide that in. Okay. On the back, we will have food. Oh, gift. So we put food in here. This will be recipes and food for certain events. And these gift lists, oh, shopping. You are missing from the shopping. Slide you in there. These gift lists. What can we do with them? Wish lists, shopping, and I think I'm just going to stick those in the back side of here. They'll fit. Let's stick one of our paper clips on here, just like that. And let's put that one. That's, I don't think that pocket's big enough. Let's see. Would you fit in there? No, you wouldn't fit in there. Okay. Let's put you there. And let's use this to, I don't know, will you work? When they're square, it's hard to know where it is. Just let you stick up there. And receipts in there. I've got a couple more things we can decorate the front of our little house. So I've got 2 trees. I thought they could go like that. I have a star. I have a wreath. I think I'm going to go with the star and the trees. A little bit of fussy cutting from the embellishments. Come closer. And I'll go right there. Right here. Okay. All we need is the little star. And except for me sewing in those other signatures, our planner is ready. Like that. We've got lists, and you can actually, let's do that. Where's those lists? Gift lists. Let's do this. Gift lists. Let's use this. And we can clip them right here onto, now I think you are glued up here. Can I get you cleared? Yes. Yes, I did. Just clip you right there. Like that. Okay. All right. Oh, do we have anywhere we can put this cute house? Where could we put this cute little house? I know. Let's put it in this little pocket here. Just like that. I will put you over here for something else to be clipped to our pages. Like that. Keep these two little extra labels. Okay. There we are. Oh, I'm excited to use this. All right, this is a digital kit. It is going to be in my Etsy shop. And I may come back and visit using it another way. I will get this finished. And then when I do the intro to this, you will see the finished items. And I hope you'll come back often. I've got a bunch of other Christmassy things that I'll be bringing out over the next week or two before December, and watch for freebies in December. Okay, hey, thank you so much for watching today. I appreciate you so much. Bye-bye. Take care.